wheels on the bus going round and round. Got the wheels on the bus going round and round. Yeah, wheels going round and round. Yeah, and we rolling through your town. Yeah, hey, round and round and round and round and round. Yeah, hey, round and round and round and round and round.
Welcome into another episode of the one and only Big Ugly Sports Show, brought to you by Debacle Dudley. We are your first, your only source for mediocre, below average sports coverage. My name is Chill. We are glad you're here with us this morning. A lot to unpack this morning. As you can see if you're watching on TV, Law's not here. I know you're not surprised. Neither are we. We're going to talk some Braves baseball today. We got to recap the Raider Rumble. A lot going on at West Lawrence High School and a lot to just unpack. So y'all join in with us. Again, we're glad you're here. Let's bring on the rest of these clowns that's in here with me this morning. Turn me up, Hike. Turn me up.
All the way up, baby. Let's go!
Hey, there he is. He is a UGA graduate. He's a diehard dog. He can make a bottle of mouthwash stink. His bottom row looks like he bit a brick. He's the one, the only, the pride of Buddy Johnson Road. Y'all put your hands together for Adam Hightower.
Thank you for that introduction, Mr. Chill.
You even got a round of applause from your big brother, right?
Yeah.
Here he comes. Look at him.
Robin Hood and Little John walking
well, we
through
don't,
the
we don't want people driving off the road when they're fired up. Sitting across from him, he looks like chewed up bubblegum with his shirt off. Nobody drives out a brisket quite like him. You're looking at his only friends. His head is small, but his face is fat. I'm talking about Matt Opie Hightower.
Ever thinking there was danger in the water they were drinking, they just guzzled it
You gotta
down.
say,
Yeah. Ever dreaming that a scheming
That was good that one time he did that.
that one time.
Only that one time.
Now that's his theme music.
You know it, guys. He comes about once a month. His dad gave him everything he has. He wears tighty whities under his boxer briefs. He's shaped like an upside-down Liberty Bell. Sacrifices for no one. He hates the Phillies. I'm talking about our intern, Christopher. Intern Jay Bridges.
Who's got it better than us?
Nobody! Opie refuses to do it.
I'm not doing it.
Not taking the bait.
We do have it pretty good, though. Yeah.
Opie don't want to have it.
He don't like to have fun. He don't like to have fun.
I don't want to brag about it.
You don't want to brag about how much fun this is? Hey, fellas, good morning. How we doing this morning on this beautiful Tuesday morning?
Fired up and ready.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait to extend my lead on the bus cup.
It is. Jay took a hit last week with his no-show, but
I still got third wrapped up with
He
Mitch.
pulled a law and didn't come.
Do you and him talk and say, all right, I'll be here this week, so you stay home?
Nah, I don't talk to him.
here's what I can't wrap my mind around. And Height, I don't want to throw you in here, but it has happened. But since we've turned over that recent leaf, it hasn't. But I feel like if Opie says the night before he's going to be here, Opie's going to be here. Obviously, if I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. Jay will say he's going to be here and not show. Law continues to prove, even though he has short-term memory loss, that if he says he's going to be here, he will no show. I can't figure out why we no show.
I tell you, you know when I'm coming.
Yeah, I know when I get here and I pull up, and if I see a light in there.
No, you know when I'm coming.
Well, Jay has gotten to the point where he'll say, "Oh, I'm real tired," and that means I'm not coming. or he'll say, like last time, "Man, I'm so wore out from ranching and thinking." I'm
like
just thinking
I said,
about.
you know when I'm coming, when I'm not.
Just thinking about that bird field made me tired.
So now that you've got your own house and your yard, are you consider rent? Because I think ranching for him is cutting grass.
Yeah, ranching is for him, and so that's why I sent a picture in the group text the other day, because I borrowed a tiller and made a little vegetable garden. So I said ranching never stops, but it just don't stop.
I love that gardening. Ask Mr. Walter for some tips. He was my gardening teacher in high school.
Is that what they called the class, gardening?
I really did.
Gardening.
For his group
And you
of kids,
signed up
that's
for
what
it?
they called it.
Oh, and you signed up for it, Jay?
It was an elective.
And you signed up for it? Gardening?
What else am I going to do?
They got plenty more.
Home ec was slap full.
I wouldn't have pegged you as a gardener.
Well, not weightlifting either, though. So.
Oh man. Well, before we even dive into all the stuff we want to talk about, Jay, I know you're pretty close to Will Mosley and all of them. So tell us, kind of update us what went on last night on American Idol.
Oh, Wilbur, Big Mo, Willie B. He
Big Mo Willie B.
you know what we
Dude
call
probably
him.
just talked to him twice in his whole
Maybe.
life. Yeah, we tied.
Well, the last time he texted him on behalf of the show, he left him on
Well,
red.
you
so.
know, he's got a lot going on. You know, we'll see him at the cook-off. But anyways, he
Will
got.
Mo's like, nobody calls me
Hey
Big
Jay,
Mo.
you want to tell us what happened?
It
We
is on
keep
his
on interrupting. Yeah, you want me to tell you? Or
I'm
not?
sorry, go ahead.
He made it again. I mean, he just keeps on topping every performance he makes the week before.
Folsom Prison Blues was good.
It was really good, and he sang that. I've never heard that Luke Bryan song. Him and that Tristan kid sang. Did you hear that?
I didn't hear that one.
It was good. But
Katy Perry
there's
said-
huh?
Katy Perry said that was Will Moses' best performance last night so far.
Yeah, he really put it in it. He sang hard last night. He sang
He
hard.
sang hard.
I don't know what you call that good singing, but he sang hard, boy.
That's the.
But there's
that's
eight-
that hard singing they
there's
used to do
not-
at the Moose Lodge, ain't it?
Down there at Seal Beam and Ronnie on karaoke night at
Handing out
Buffalo's.
bull rides.
A good time.
I
But
thought
there's 8 people left now.
I thought you just said there were 9.
I meant 8. 'cause
One
there was-
pass.
Hold on, no. You're right. There's 9. 10 minus 1 is 9.
That's right.
He took Gardner. He didn't take count.
They said, all right, Jay, you got 10 seeds here. You take 1 seed and give it to your friend. How many seeds you got left? Oh, man.
I thought last night it was good because I felt like he's like sang loud. He sang hard.
That's what I'm saying. He really sang hard.
And he had good energy, sprinting around the stage.
He
the way
did. Do you think? Because when I was watching, I thought he's thinking, "I'm a big guy. I got to get, but I got to make sure I'm back to that mic for myself." Because he got back to the mic pretty early because he was thinking, "I
catch
can't
up.
get hung up out here and then be running to the mic."
Last night they let him sing more of the whole song than they've been letting him sing. So he had to last a little bit longer.
Now I grew up when American Idol started with Kelly Clarkson and them. Like me and my dad used to be all in, and obviously I've kind of faded out since then. So my question for you, Jay, since you've been all in since Will's in, next year?
No. I mean, he's the sole reason only I watch it. He gets kicked off. I'm not watching anymore.
And
I like Jack Blocker, but I won't watch it next
Will
year.
needs to know that every time the show comes on, you're sending out mass messages of give Will 10 votes.
Yeah.
And it works.
I mean,
And Jay talks to a lot of people. So that's
Drew
thousands.
sends it to me, and then I send it to everybody else. I'm hoping he'd give me a discount at White Trash Bash when we had the cook-off.
Oh, is he playing?
Yeah, I just said that a while ago.
If
Well,
he
you
ain't-
said he was
well-
going to be here. I didn't know if he was going to be.
Yeah, I mean, he's not coming to cook.
I feel like if he wins Idol though,
He looks like a guy that could win a cook-off.
He whip up some barbecue, I bet.
Ain't no doubt.
you think if he wins Idol, he's still slotted to come to White Trash Bash, or probably got?
He probably trying to still get his name out there, so he's probably going to come here.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll help.
He's a man of his word.
There'd be a couple dozen people here for sure.
I was thinking we just got to have an interview with him where we obviously talk to him about everything going on, but then I need, you know how on Rick and Bubba they've always got like Morgan Freeman, them, they have these little slides where they come, you're listening to the so and so. That's what we need from him.
Hey, y'all listen to Big Ugly Sports Show.
I think we need to ask him, has his phone been acting up? Did he get that text message?
Well, he does send me snaps. We are
Hey,
pretty
have
good
you
snap buddies.
met Jay Bridges?
Is somebody else running his Snapchat?
No, it's definitely him.
Oh, okay. Because he's in them.
I mean, he's sending selfies. Like,
And Jay
man,
Steady-
I'm tired.
And Jay steady firing message back at you. Tired, really?
Hey, man.
You sang real hard last night.
You forgot to text me back. You remember that?
You must have been ranching. You look tired.
Did he play sports growing up in?
Play football,
Played
did-
college football. At what's that place in Tennessee?
University of Tennessee? East Tennessee.
Tennessee.
It was smaller. Nah,
Memphis.
It was smaller.
Nashville
UTC
University.
Chattanooga. UT Chattanooga.
We're not going to think of it.
It's something Mary.
William and Mary? All right, good show.
I'd almost be willing to bet Mary's not in the title of that.
Hey, I just want to let y'all know, Mitch has just texted. Sorry, boys, I just woke up. I must have cut my alarm
Dude,
off.
That dude's got the worst alarm.
I'm so glad I don't have one of them trick alarms like some of these boys.
I told y'all it was daylight savings time. Time change.
How much funnier is Jay off air? I was just thinking, he landed about 3 good jokes before we started. Now here he is. He can't.
It's this red light blinking in front. It makes me blink.
It makes me blink. All right. Well, wherever you're listening, make sure you are subscribed. We did pick up another subscriber on YouTube. YouTube views could not be going more in the negative direction of what we need, but we did pick up another subscriber. So wherever you're listening, make sure you are subscribed. Give us a thumbs up. Also, you can visit www.thebiguglysportshow.com to check in on us and see what we got going on. So
I know we picked up another listener on Apple Podcast yesterday, Bill Benton out of Toombs County.
Bull come in? Mm-hmm. About time. He's coming late to the party.
What did he just text? Hey, I subscribe.
No, we had a baseball game yesterday evening. Jake and Bear are on the same team.
Travel ball?
Dudley Little League, buddy.
Okay. I was just asking. I was making sure you wasn't doing travel ball there in Dudley Little League.
No.
That's firing up in a couple weeks.
Me and Bill, I leaned on the fence. I was supposed to be coaching. I leaned on the fence the whole game. Talked to Bill. It was good. Called
Put out a plug for us?
Mm-hmm. He said, well, I don't know how to get to it. I showed him. And I typed in big UGG, and it popped up.
Boy, we getting there. Before long, we'll be at the U.
Uh-huh. And then he started scrolling. Man, y'all got a lot of shows. And he drives to Appleton County every day, so he said he's going to catch up.
Shout out to Coach Ben. I was about to read off. West Orange High School baseball team won last week in the first round, so congratulations to Josh Carter, Parker Gordon, Jody Pollock, Martin Coughlin, Case. Who else?
Who else? Bench coach, bullpen coach.
All the West Orange. A big upset in the first, or not really upset. We were reading champs, but have a really young baseball team. A lot of inexperience, and Islands was a good team, but split with them and then got them in game 3. And this Wednesday, got a doubleheader with Troop coming into town. So
didn't we play them last year?
Yeah, I think Martin told me yesterday we're 0-4 against Troop in the last maybe couple of years or something. Yeah. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, come out and support the baseball team as they play at home on Wednesday night, which will be the night that you hear this, hopefully.
Where's that, LaGrange?
Yep. Also, Coach Carlos Jones and the track team hosted area last Friday, I believe, and had a good show and got some kids going to state. So Coach Jones is a loyal listener to the show. So much love to the track team. And then obviously we've got golf still rolling. So just a quick update on West Orange High School. Speaking of West Orange High School, we all admit that maybe this is why Mitch didn't show. He knew we were going to talk about the Raider Rumble.
Well, I wanted to hit on something. I saw that Toombs County boys golf finished ahead of Vidalia boys golf, and I wanted to just give you some accolades because I know you laid the foundation for that program many years ago.
Yeah, me and you both.
Well,
wouldn't be there without us.
Yeah, and Coach Helms took over for us and just really kept the train rolling. So
that's all he had to do.
Yeah.
I tell you who's excited about that, Miss Jean. She loves beating Vidalia in
it. It don't matter what it is. Yep.
And the Phillies.
Yes, Vidalia more though. Did y'all? Speaking of Toombs, did y'all happen to? You might have your friends, people on Toombs. Did you see that picture that the baseball team took? That Wesley Woods took of the base. Man, it was awesome. He and they had the Toombs County Athletics page uploaded like a video of them doing it. And Wesley Woods, who I've mentioned on here, does all their photography and stuff, and it's fantastic. Well, the air show was in Vidalia this past weekend, and maybe I can get this up on the picture while we're talking about it. Probably not, but Wesley's got the baseball team on the field this picture day. They're all, you got some standing, and he's like, all right, move left. And they all like hustle over and move. You got the big water tower in the background with the big motion tee on it. And right at the time the Blue Angels come over, he snaps it. And so you got they're flying in that little V or what, right on top of the team. The epic picture.
That's pretty sweet.
Epic.
I'll tell you what's been hurting me is TJ sending them Vidalia onion rings every day this past week. I mean, them things look phenomenal.
I bet he's punishing them things.
I mean, he said smash. I said, man, I would too.
What kind of sauce is he
That is
using?
phenomenal right there.
I don't know, but I don't think they need none.
I'm trying to.
Do you know how to cook those?
They don't look that pretty though.
Well,
that means they taste good.
I just got 2 bags of Vidalia onions yesterday.
Yeah, I can cook them, but they don't look that good.
Well, I don't care what they look like.
Just what they taste like, huh?
I might bring some Saturday.
How about that?
Oh, that is cool.
I've tried to put it on the TV, but yeah, that's pretty.
That's a good photo. Not as good as the photo I captured yesterday of Mr. Chill. First day at West Middle.
Tell them what you're talking about. All right.
So I walk in to school yesterday. Chuck's got a cup of coffee in hand. He's he's glad handing everybody, hey, my name's Mr. Chill.
But tell our first day on the job. I mean,
First day on the job.
not even official day. I'm just
well, he's just, and that's what we love about him, and that's why he got the job, because we knew he'd be above what the normal Call of Duty is. He's there. Still got his teaching duties at West High. He's there trying to learn the ropes from the one and only Garrett Cannon. So, but anyway, he's there and he's talking to people, meeting people, and I happen to be, taking pictures of while he's talking.
Happen to be.
And giving courtesy laughs, and I'm gonna try to get you to put it on so we can see.
On there?
On the
screen
or social media.
You got to remind me a lot to do. Not social media.
Why? I'll put it on Facebook. I'll download the app back just so I can put that on there. But anyway, it was. I enjoyed it.
It's not a flattering. Not many pictures are flattering, anyways. But that was not one. Also,
I mean, if you looked up courtesy laugh in the dictionary, that's the picture.
That's the photo.
I have been known to give a decent courtesy laugh, and I've had to bail Height used to give me a hard time at church because Buck would say something funny on stage, that he thought was funny, and it was kind of quiet, and so I'd have to come a little bit louder just to let you need some affirmation. You need some affirmation while you're doing something. Oh, I heard a laugh, so I knew he needed that. So Height gave me a hard time.
You give him a knee slap too?
Like an unofficial amen from the congregation right there.
Yes.
Give him a knee slap.
But I sent it to Shelby too.
Yes, you told her.
First day photo. I was so proud.
Yeah, I'm excited to get over there, man. A lot of good people at West Middle, like my boy Height right here.
And I know that, like me and Miss Jean and Big Kev, we're just proud as we can be of you.
Thank you.
And I just remember how me and Coach Kev, Big Kev, we used to just help you move in all your buildings and help you with your turning wrenches and whatnot. You didn't know how to do those things.
I couldn't imagine my life without you, really.
And you just see kids grow up so fast.
Do you know how far down the spectrum of manliness and stuff like that you have to be for Adam to be able to help you?
And that's one of the reasons why I appreciate him so much, because it puts me above somebody.
Oh, anything I can do for you, right?
It's just good times. And people around the school have been asking me, because they know we're good friends. They've been asking me, what kind of guy is he? I've been telling him, I said, well, he's kind of like a little brother to me. I've been telling him how.
He's probably just been bashing me over there.
Been mentoring him for years.
I said, well, I have seriously been telling everybody how good a dude you are and all. And some people are going, it doesn't matter what you say, they're going to be worried. And I said, hey, well, I talked to him.
I put in a good word for you.
I talked to him.
He's got my.
I put in a good word for you, bud.
And then we were on the car duty line yesterday, and the Officer Burton came up and asked Heidi if he had some chapstick on him because he was kissing my butt out there.
I ain't been I don't have car ride duties. I ain't been out there all year. But I knew Chili was going to be out there, so I went to go check on my boy.
End of the day.
Yeah. You going to show him my sister's secret stash of snacks?
I done told him about it.
Oh, goodness. She better buckle up and his body gets in there and starts smashing.
And I'm going to. So, all right, y'all.
I did want to say that Mr. Waldrop, he and I were talking, and he may or may not have said that he was a little disappointed I didn't apply for the job, me being his best friend and all.
Yeah.
He may or may not have said that.
Did the best friend, was it best friends before the trip, or did that Athens trip really solidify it? That's kind of where y'all just.
He probably already knew that I was going to be his best buddy.
Yeah.
But then whenever we went to the SEC championship game and ate that good barbecue and whatnot, that's probably what put it over top. And we did jump that hill too in my truck. So we still laugh about it.
Kind of like y'all's Duke Hazard.
Yeah, we still laugh about that like best friends do. So.
Now Height's brown-nosing to the principal out there for the staff. They see Height posting pictures with the principal at the Georgia game.
I did. I did tell him. I said, man, it's a good thing I didn't apply for that job and then actually end up getting it, because that's the only thing people would have been saying. The only reason he got a job took him to that game.
Hey, people gonna talk Height. Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate.
About him, so.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Let's take a quick commercial break. We're gonna recap the Raider Rumble Golf Tournament, and we've got the next round of the Bus Cup coming up. So y'all stay with us. We'll be right back.
New year, new financial goals. Whether it's saving, investing, or planning for the future, we've got your back. Visit Bank of Dudley today, and let's make 2024 your year for financial success. Bank with confidence at Bank of Dudley. Since 1905, member FDIC.
This is Brad Meeks, owner of Brian's Giant Subs. Thanks for listening to the Big Ugly Sports Podcast. Come see us today to grab your favorite sub, 1632 Veterans Boulevard in the Oaks Shopping Center, Dublin, Georgia.
J2 Streaming Services. With over 9,000 live channels and packages starting at $15 per month, you literally can't beat it. Visit them on the web at www.j2streaming.com. Proud sponsor of the Big Ugly Sports Show.
For all your HVAC needs, please call Elite Comfort Solutions. We specialize in commercial and residential HVAC. The number is 833-483-HVAC and the website is www.elitecomfortsolutions-inc.com. Call for a free quote today.
Big Peach Car Wash coming this April across from Walmart on Highway 80. I hadn't washed my truck in 5 years. I'm breaking that streak this April.
The Big Peach Car Wash coming this April. However, we are finishing up April. It'll be here this summer. They have broke ground. We just have not redid a commercial, nor probably will we. So,
yeah, I'll cut it. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you. I'll cut it.
You know, I got to mute it during the break.
I'll cut a new one.
So, yeah,
or Trump might cut a new one.
That'll be good.
And I probably need to redo Opie's too.
That was his first time.
Show business for everybody.
All right, let's before we dive into round 2 of the Bus Cup, not round 2, or segment 2 of the Bus Cup. Let's talk Raider Rumble Golf Tournament this past weekend. So the 4 of us right here played in our local golf tournament that our golf team does as a fundraiser. Had a good turnout, 22 teams, and
man, it was a lot of fun.
It was
a lot of fun. The best 4 I could have thought of to have.
Sad it's over.
So yes, I do wish we could have a fifth spot for Law to be there and see how good we played.
We.
Did you hit all the shots back there?
He said how good we played.
Let's vote. Who played the worst? Let's just vote. Let's take straw polls here.
Definitely Adam.
That could be me. I'm good with that. I don't care. I really don't care.
I'll tell you what, it was just an honor for me to be able to ride along in the cart with such an important member of the Dexter community, the HOA, the board at the golf course.
Vice president of HOA.
I mean, like royalty around there. But I will say, heavy is the head that wears the crown, because this joker filled in every divot on that golf course as we rode around.
My head's already heavy. That crown on there.
And so that brings the question, does Height do the right thing because of his position? Because in the past, I don't ever remember Height filling divots like crazy like
Never.
that. Now, I've seen you rake some sand.
Hold on now.
And we've commended you for raking sand, but filling divots.
I've always been a...
So now you divot king over here?
I've always been I'm going to try to fill my divots.
He had some deep ones to fill after this week.
I did long, too. Taking long cuts out. Sorry, Gerald.
I mean, every single time y'all would get up ready to hit another shot, turn around. Where's Opie at?
Oh yeah, we would have finished around 45 minutes before, but
here we go.
And then we get up. What was it? The par 3 on the back. What is that? 13 maybe.
Yeah.
We all go down there and we're hitting our shot. Height's over there on that cart. They got that phone out. Just like he's just oblivious to everything that's going on around him.
Well, you know that I have a touch of ADD. It's difficult for me to focus and lock in.
And now that you add vice president of the HOA, plus chair of the Green Acres, plate couldn't be more full.
I want to circle back to something that was said just moments ago. Big Red saying I was the worst golfer. Okay, all I've done is talk about how proud of you I am, because you finally contributed some shots at a golf outing.
Well, that's because I played good.
Yeah, and then here you are trying to just run me down and tell me I'm the worst one there. And I don't know that that's true. I mean, I ain't one of those people that likes to keep score on like, oh, I shot better than you that time.
Folks on bottom of the scorecard normally keep score.
You had a handful of...
it's more about having fun.
You had a handful of decent shots and we didn't take most of them just because you...
That's not true.
Because Jay would pipe one down off the drive and then you'd hit a little baby 220 draw. And then you oh, look at that shot.
Mashed potato.
I'd say 3 of us split the shots pretty well, and then we drug you around 18.
That's not true.
Well, he had that one hole. He had number 5.
Probably what happened was he didn't get a warm up because he showed up later than everybody else.
Well, number 5.
Let's talk on that for a minute.
Lives on the golf course and was the last person to show up. After the speech for the morning and everything,
No, I heard the speech. And it was very.
He came up on the speech. He was right there prior to the speech.
He was half in the parking lot.
It was actually because I was the one starting it. I was waiting on my boy Height to get
Listen, it
there.
was your fault because he had to go get you that biscuit.
You know, I thought we were all having a good time. I went to go get breakfast for Chuck. I know he had a lot going on that morning getting ready. I asked anybody else.
I think it was good too, by the way.
You asked us. We want something to eat. You ain't got to ask us. Just bring us something.
Everybody rode by the store except for you.
I rode by there. Went down there and got it. Came back.
We're supposed to be there today. He went down there about 7:50.
I told y'all what I'd say. That I'll be there about 8:30.
Yeah.
And by that, you
Tee
get
off
9.
at 9. He lives on the golf course. Everybody else there early. 8:59 and a half.
Did you need me to be there? No. You can get your big self warmed up without me.
You hear that golf cart coming from a mile away.
That thing
Three
is
holes
butter.
away.
Yes, sir.
But we ended up shooting a 63. Was 9 under, which is 10 under. Maybe would have been our match. That was about as good as
Somebody
we could
tried to
have
make it a 62. Had to keep him straight, Chip.
done. Who's that?
I ain't gonna call him out.
I did have some mulligans. We had to keep him in check on his mullies.
I didn't use all of them. I left them on the table.
He's got a bad memory.
So 61 ended up winning second flight. So we were a few strokes out of that. But we did beat the West Orange High School team, which consisted of Raji, Coach Clayton, Josh Carter, and
What did they shoot?
Isaiah.
84.
And I tell you what else Adam did. Every time he hit a shot, he said, "Get the cart, boy." So
Just 'cause he was the last person to hit.
he leans over to me and said, "Hey, if you say this for every shot, they won't ever remember when you don't make it, but when you do, legendary."
I only did it 3 times, and 2 of those times
Every time sounds better, though.
That's not true.
Good
it is
story.
true.
Golly, boy, you are just misremembering this thing so hard.
I no joke. The only shots I remember using yours is number 5,
That's okay.
and I appreciate it because we would have buggered that whole.
Oh, he did throw a dart on that one.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I mean, dart.
And he
threw
did call it.
He called
My
it.
dart, he hit the green.
But was that
That was the
that the only-
second time I did it that day. The second time, because the first time
many?
was on a second. The first time was on a putt. The first time was on a putt, and I was the last one putting or something. Or I can't remember. I said, "Hey, the boy, don't worry about it. It's going in right here." Boom, birdie.
But I know Josh Carter's back was hurting because he toted that team.
Ain't no doubt.
He toted that team. Coach Clayton said he toted it. So,
But next time we play, I'll keep a record of how many decent, useful shots
Okay.
you got.
I love it.
love
Love a
what we
little brother crime right here.
Guys, we're a team. You don't need to act like that.
That's what I thought.
Shout out to the team that won it, though. All West Orange high and middle school golfers: Kate Belote, Wade Martin, Ty Underwood, and Will Tribble. They shot 19 under. So very, very impressive. They beat our draws by 10 strokes. But yeah, good day for them. So, all right, guys, get your markers ready. It is time for the Bus Cup, brought to you by Black Shear Beverage. Be sure to go buy Black Shear Beverage on your way to the lake or wherever you're going out.
I hope you miss all
This
these
summer.
questions.
Let me update you on the score real quick. After last week, Height sitting in first with 38 points. Law's in second with 30. Opie's in third with 29, and Jay's in fourth with 26. So we got some points on the board today. Don't make that face of it like you're supposed to be.
Should we take one away from Law from not being here?
We didn't take one away from you last week.
I
so.
wouldn't care. I was just wanting to take one from me.
All right, so you're getting a point for each of these.
Starting a day.
Getting a point for each of these, and just write it down. You're going to get about 5 to 6 seconds. They're going to be quick. A lot of them are pretty easy, so some of them are anyways.
Anywhere between 5 and 6 seconds.
Yeah, 5 to 7. Okay. All righty. The first question: what is the capital of China?
That's not fair. They from there.
3, 2, 1. What we got?
Beijing.
Beijing. I know how to spell it.
Please show the camera that.
That's how you spell it.
That says Beijing.
It's like boy Jay.
That's E.
I got Beijing.
All right, everybody, give yourself a point.
I just love how every time I write it down and then Adam thinks about it, looks up for a second, and then writes it down.
Gives you
and
a
it's
little
the
side
same
eye.
answer as me every time.
All right, here we go. This one's gonna be.
I mean, we have baseball. As soon as I get here, we have history crap. It's so stupid.
I let you on my show, and this is how you treat me.
Listen. Okay. On this one, you've got 6 seconds to answer it, and it's got to be exact. It's not closest to, okay?
Spelling?
For you to get point. It's not spelling. It's a number, okay? How many dots are on one 6-sided die? 5, 4, 3,
What?
1. All right, show and tell.
21.
Oh man, I wrote the wrong thing.
What you got, Jay?
Put 5, but I was thinking how many. You know,
I didn't understand the question.
How many dots are on one 6-sided die?
6, 4.
It's 21. It's 21. Opie, give yourself another point.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This joker put 5.
I was thinking how many sides there was.
That still ain't right.
What's happening? There's 6 of it.
Yeah.
He's stupid.
That's what you just got to admit that you didn't hear. He's trying to make it just. I just thought you were talking about the sides. He got that wrong too.
Did Wade put these out, or did you have to do them? He finally,
did. Wade
finally
came
stepped
through.
up.
Yep.
Did he hear the show last week?
night?
He must know I was going to be here.
What he had to say for himself last week?
He was. Yeah, he was.
He's
He blamed me.
unapologetic.
He blamed me for not reminding him enough. All right, here we go. Easy one here. Who is the lead singer of the band Queen? 5, 4, 3. This one's easy.
I know.
All right, show and tell.
Freddie Mercury.
Too late, Jay. I see you already trying to write Freddie Mercury down now.
I know. I was writing it down.
Yep. Nope.
Couldn't get it.
All right, Height, give yourself a point. All right, moving along. Which animal is the tallest in the world? Three, 2, 1, show.
Giraffe.
Giraffe it is. What's that say?
Giraffe.
Dude, scribbling
We'll give you
over.
a point.
Dude, I mean,
Hey, you got to give yourself tally marks in the top, bud. You got 2 points. Good gracious. All right, in what year did Christopher Columbus first reach the Americas? 3, 2, 1.
1492.
1842.
1492. All
That was the
right.
Spanish Armada. Dang it.
Opie and Jay, y'all get
Billy Madison.
All right, name the largest ocean mammal. 3, 2, 1, show.
Whale.
Humpback whale.
Blue whale.
It is the blue whale.
Attaboy, Jay.
Not whale. No good on the whale.
I hope he's so disappointed.
Devastated by that. All right, Jay,
Right. I had a B. I started getting
You
there.
don't have 4 points.
Yeah, I do.
You got 3.
Beijing 21.
3.
Giraffe 1492.
Okay. That's 4.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
1814. Took a little trip.
How long is an Olympic swimming pool in meters?
Well, we just recycle
We're gonna go-
questions around here.
Oh, we've heard that one. Well, he didn't make the question, so you cannot participate more if you'd like. Matter of fact, that's going to get you a quick that.
I got no idea.
All right, what y'all got? 50. Huh? What'd you say, Oak?
50 meters.
Run your mouth.
100 meters.
It is
162.
It is 50 meters. Apparently, we've had that question before.
Apparently,
All right.
Michael Phelps over here knows that one.
Last one before we go into the bonus, which are 2 points each. We have 3 bonus questions that are 2 points each. Which letter is representative of 50 in Roman numerals? What letter represents 50 in Roman numerals? Think about your Super Bowls here. 3, 2, 1, boom.
V.
L.
I went X.
It's L. Opie gets it for L.
Boy,
Remember, y'all got to say
running away with this
y'all got to say what you have in the mic so people.
I'm never coming back if we have questions
All
like
right, these are 2 points each, so you've got 2 right here for 2 points.
Oh,
Okay,
was that one 2 points?
that was 1. Okay, here we are for the last 2. These are a bonus.
I need these.
What is the chemical symbol for gold? Chemical symbol for gold.
I really wish you did sodium.
3,
I got no.
2, 1.
AU.
It is AU.
is AU.
Silver is AG. I always remember that.
What about GA?
All right, last one for 2 points. In an alphabetical list of U.S. states, which city comes last? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show and tell.
Wyoming.
Why are you looking like that?
You said which city comes last?
Which state comes last?
Oh, that don't count.
Okay,
I was
well, he
thinking
got
states.
it. Either way, if you'd have got 2, how many would it give you? 5?
5, yeah.
Okay,
I
so
put Tucson because you said city. You said city.
it wasn't Tucson.
He also
Arizona.
said in a list of alphabetical states or something like
Yeah, I did. So that's on me.
He
A lot,
said-
lot to read
he
over here, a lot
definitely
going on.
said city.
So how many did you end up with, Height?
3.
Opie?
10.
3.
All right, so we got a tie for second. Okay, I got a tiebreaker. Okay, I got a quick tiebreaker.
Can we do a sports question since it's a sports
Nope,
show?
this is completely random, and it's going to be whoever can think of the most. And Opie, you can participate if you want to, because it'd be kind of funny, I think. Shooting from the hip here. I'm going to give you 10 seconds, and I want you to write down as many names. They can be slang or whatever. I just have to have heard of them before. That you can think of that money has been called. Other words for money. It can be funny. It can be whatever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, marker stop. All right, let's hear what we got. Height.
Cash, guap, bread, cheddar, cheese, stacks.
That's good.
He writes fast, man.
He does quick.
I mean, you can't
what
read
got,
any
Opie?
of it, but
He did. What you got, Opie?
cash, dollars, change, coin, dinero.
He said dollars.
Good. All
That's
right.
slang.
Cash, bread.
Hold on. Into my.
Cash, jet. I got tickled. Cash, bread, cheddar, loaves, change.
Loaves?
I don't know. Thinking bread.
Cabbage was one I was thinking of that might get thrown on there. All right, so Height wins the tiebreaker.
Let me get that bread.
Height gets second place,
Drop me some bread.
which means, well, I'll do the points later. So anyhow, good round right there of the Bus Cup. It is time for our last commercial break. On the other side of it, I've got a couple of videos that are funny that I want to play for y'all. I don't know if y'all saw them or not. I'm sure y'all did because y'all live on social media, Opie, TikTok. But y'all just stay with us. We will be right back.
Bank of Dudley is proud to sponsor the Big Ugly Sports Show. Wherever you're listening to your favorite sports show, you can also be banking with your favorite bank. Bank of Dudley offers mobile and online banking platforms to make managing your money easy. Get on that Bank of Dudley bus. Bank of Dudley since 1905. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Big Ugly Sports Show, brought to you by the Bank of Dudley. There's always that one guy that's still running his mouth like he don't know the break's about to end.
I
So,
was yawning.
all right, did y'all see? And y'all may have if you did. The people can hear. Did y'all see Jamal Charles come out and introduce the Chiefs pick?
No.
Yeah, that joke was hilarious.
All right, listen. This is if I can get this play. This is Jamal Charles at the draft coming out,
Are the
and
fa-
everybody remembers Jamal Charles, stud running back.
Are the fans going to be able to hear this as well?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Here we go.
Happy to be here. I'm happy to be here with a back-to-back Kansas City Chiefs. It's a trade. The San Francisco 49ers have traded a 63 pick to Kansas City Chiefs. With the 63 pick in the 24 draft, KC select Kinsley Su'Ma'ila from BYU tackle. Let's go Chiefs.
What?
Hey,
First
so-
off,
He got BYU right.
Listen,
Chief.
sometimes
Let's go, Chief.
At this print, we print your.
Who's what do he call San Francisco?
Sanford 40. He couldn't
San
get it out.
City.
sometimes you get on the mic, he gets the
It
best
was
of
a
it.
rattle. He's reading it off. I mean, it's on the card with the 63 pick. I mean, that's a tough look for him. I felt bad for him.
Yeah, that is tough.
Which brought me to another one. I want y'all to. Y'all might have seen this too. Kevin Garnett. This is a while back when they were spinning the wheel. Him and Larry Fitzgerald on the game show, and it says. Well, I'll read what it says after he says it, but he's saying the word equivalent is what he's saying. Okay.
With. Okay. Might have a. See, I never know where it's gonna go. Okay, here we go.
It says name an NFL equivalent for each NBA player.
Kinda like name an NFL equivalent for each NBA.
I saw that.
Each NBA player.
And the captions.
Like name an NFL equivalent for each NBA.
He said the heck with that. He just gonna run on by.
The caption underneath there said, "Man, sports really was his only way out."
Hey, what about the one with Zion? Did you see that one? Where he tried to say lackadaisical.
Oh yes. Yes, I did.
That joke was hilarious.
I should have brought that one up too. I forgot about that one. So good times right there from some mess ups on the big stage. What you got over? What you
So
think?
speaking of the draft, what y'all think about the Falcons?
Let's don't talk about
Dude, I don't. It's very frustrating. I don't understand it.
It's just one of those things that I hope in 3 or 4 years I'm like, man, hey, what a pick. I was wrong. You were right. But right now it just does not feel good.
It is possible that it could work out if Cousins goes down early or if he plays 2 years and then Penix comes in and he's awesome. But it seems like a bad pick. And what's even crazier is just the process by which they got there by signing $150 million whatever quarterback and then drafting. And I heard this morning that it could have been much, much worse because they actually tried to trade up to get Penix. They wanted to go to 2 or 3 and even tried to get to 1 because he was their second player on the board. They had Williams 1, Penix 2, and they got rejected to trade up because they were trying to trade the house to go up to get Penix, and then it would have been a complete disaster.
I would not have been disappointed in them drafting a quarterback in the first round if it had been a guy who I felt like his value was a 8 pick, But Michael Penix to me was a second round, late second round guy, maybe third round guy. That's just my personal opinion on quarterbacks. But it could work out. But we've all discussed this. The Falcons are supposedly in
Supposedly.
No, Michael Thompson. That is not how you say it. But they're supposedly in win now mode.
Right.
And we should be trying to do everything we can to get the team right now to go as far as they can. And I just, I don't think that's a good pick.
So let me be devil's advocate here. So
you often are on this show, and your takes are oftentimes
not good,
way off base. But go ahead.
All right. So they obviously everybody had him graded as a lower, a later round, not first round quarterback. But if you watch the draft, you saw there was no chance the quarterback was lasting it of that caliber was going to last till the second round. If they hadn't got him when they did, he would have gone in the next couple of picks and he would have been gone. They would have had no quarterback for the future. And if
you think that's going to be the quarterback of the future for the Falcons,
I think right now it is. And if they at least have somebody on the roster who they think can be the quarterback of the future. And if things go like they should, and with Kirk Cousins, we make the playoffs the next couple of years, we're not going to be picking in the top 10. We're not going to have an opportunity to draft that next quarterback. And there's a possibility that with the tampering that came along with Cousins, it looks like it's going to be handed down. We may not have a first-round pick at all next year. You never know. So if all that stuff works out that way, it could end up being a really smart pick. My problem is I don't have confidence in the people in that front office that they're smart enough to think that far through it, and they're just
I like where your head's
reaction.
At. And but where the way you ended up there is where I am too, because you think about this front office is the front office who tampered with Kirk Cousins and didn't have the capacity to say, hey, what we're doing ain't right. Don't get out there and mention it. And he gets out there and mentions how they contacted him and everything like that. And so, that's a conversation you have and say, hey, look, what we did was kind of not the right thing to do, so make sure you don't bring this up.
Is that how you would do it? If you're
Absolutely.
That's kind of how you did in Mulligan Saturday, too.
No, I was very vocal about how I still had one.
He did. He kept making it clear. Yep. Should have used it. I just thinking about it like him, of us being good now and not having draft picks. It makes sense that way. I do get that, but still, I just and I don't feel bad for Kirk Cousins. It's not like poor Kirk Cousins. He's making $90 million guaranteed or whatever, and gonna make plenty of money. But you do feel like it's been a little while since we've been good, and we've got a chance. And you felt like, hey, we get Dallas Turner or somebody like that.
If you're thinking win now mode, which we should be in, we need 2 pass rushers and a cornerback. We went quarterback and then defensive tackle. We
traded up
to get a backup
defensive tackle
when other higher rated people were on the board. I don't understand.
And here's the thing. These people cannot be the smartest guys in the room. It's just not. I don't believe it's possible. They would have to be smarter than every other draft expert.
Every single other person thinks they were wrong.
Yes.
So hopefully they are really smart, but
the only good thing we got going for that Clemson defensive tackle is he has been in our boy Nick Eason's room over there at Clemson, so he's probably gonna come out good.
But he was a backup in Nick Eason's room.
What about Freed having no hitter last night and they pulled him?
And then took that L.
Long season. Speaking of
see, that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. You think Noah Ryan would have come out?
Listen, I'm one of those. If you're throwing a no hitter, unless you're over a pitch amount. Yeah. What was his pitch?
He was at 100 at like 6 innings, but still.
Yeah. Then,
he was never going to get it.
Yeah, man. Who cares? You don't want a no hitter.
Plus, dude goes out with blisters all the time. Don't compare him to Nolan Ryan.
You have to think.
How many no hitters has Max Free got?
0. Right, that's how many he was going to have if you'd left him in too.
But here's the thing: you got to think big picture, and I guarantee you, Max Fried, who in the moment is a competitor, wanted to stay in, yada yada, he would much rather come out and be able to pitch and be tough in the playoffs than get shelled in the playoffs.
We're going to win the East no matter what. We need somebody in the playoffs.
Not if we don't start hitting them.
That's where we need. I tell you what,
we're averaging over 6 runs a game. Yeah, not last night.
Best team in baseball.
Or the night before.
Best team in baseball.
Yeah,
record wise. And what I've noticed is right now 1 through 4, maybe 1 through 5 is not hitting the ball at all. Terrible.
Austin Riley and Acuna. You're right. They're all.
We've got a great offense.
1 through 4, Ozuna's hitting 4.
He's hitting 5th.
He's been hitting 4.
He hasn't, but
yes, he has.
So
you act like you know so much about baseball and not be so good at baseball.
He has not been hitting 4th. He's hit 5th all year.
Did anybody? I mean, do you think you're really good at baseball?
I'm better than him. Better than you.
Low bar, real low bar.
Good thing we ain't playing baseball. We're talking about baseball.
I wish it was golf.
He ain't better at talking baseball.
I've talked to some people that were around during your time, and also I watched you play.
I used on the bench, but
when we were hitting, I did sit on the bench. Yeah, but then I saw about 3 Bills with taped up wrist over there, not making plays at third base.
He said he don't play good in the rain. I had an excuse for everything. But what I'm saying is, bottom half of the lineup is carrying us right now. If the top half comes in like they're going to eventually, we're going to have a really dangerous offense.
And last night they were talking about how Austin Riley has one of the highest barrel rates in Major League Baseball, and I mean it's just only a matter of time before.
I feel good about Olsen and Acuna hitting. I'm worried about Riley and Acuna hitting, but I'm worried about Olsen.
Olsen just needs to get a hold of a couple of them crowd pleasers that we're due for, and that'll flip it for him.
He started slow last year too. Led the league in homers and RBIs.
And this is all not even talking about Sean Murphy, who's an all-star caliber catcher. Which Darno's done great. Trump's bad. He's not good. So
I mean, we had 3 all-stars go down with injury.
Did you watch? Who was
allegedly?
I think it was Bryce Elder pitching when Trump called him the other day.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was. Dude, Trump was bad. There were balls in the dirt. I mean, but I feel like Darno's making those plays. He's like trying to backhand. There were like 3 or 4.
He don't slide. He's like Flowers. He likes to try to pick it.
Flowers. Well, that was a bad time.
Son, he had a couple good years with the Braves.
I tell you what he wasn't going to do is come remotely.
I tell you what I'm impressed with the most thing is Darno throwing people out this year.
Yeah.
He's never threw people out before.
Arm done got strong too.
I reckon.
We got a few more minutes here left. This is totally switching gears, but into basketball. LeBron and the Lakers got put out last night. LeBron's 39 years old. What do you think's next for him? Does he come back as a Laker? Does he hope that his kid gets drafted somewhere and goes there? Is he done?
I could see him waiting for his son to get drafted and then signing wherever his son goes and then playing with his son.
Yeah, and that's what I would think too.
That would be cool.
Yeah, but my thing is, playing with his son is going to be about impossible because his son's not good enough to play in the NBA. I mean, somebody might draft him because his name is Bronny James or
Sell
whatever.
jerseys and revenue.
Yeah,
Well, if
but
he says
he averaged.
he comes with me.
He averaged 4 a game in college. Like
Maybe LeBron goes down to the G League.
maybe so.
I tell you what, the more I watch him, Anthony Edwards, I like watching that game.
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
That dude is awesome. He is
so
awesome.
runs
That's
that
Michael
mouth a little
Jordan's
bit.
boy. I don't care what he says.
He's funny to interview too.
That's what I'm saying. He's funny. He's fun to watch, and that's Michael Jordan's kid.
So I was thinking about it this morning. A couple things. One, things are different. I mean, when I was growing up, I would look forward to the matchups that they had. You know, the Bulls versus the Knicks. I mean, it was legendary matchups. You were thinking, how are they going to, what lineup are they going to do tonight? Are they going to be able to beat them? Is John Starks going to pull a corner three to win it? It was an intense matchup that I look forward to watching. And now I don't care about any of the matchups. They're all just, there's nothing gritty about it. There's nothing that draws me to watch the game. And I don't know if I've changed or the game has changed or both, but that is one thing I thought about. And then the second thing was, I mean, I love to trash KD for some reason, but think about, he just got put out recently too with another disappointing playoff run. And you think about some of the all-time disappointing teams. He's been on like 2 or 3 of them now. The Brooklyn team that was supposed to be an all-star team. Repeatedly, he has been part of a big 3 that just completely disappointed.
Well, he won in Golden State, but that's about it.
And they talked about, can he be the best player on a championship team? And the answer is probably not. And if that's the case, then are you really an all-time great if you can't even be the best player on a championship team? Never once has he been the best player on the championship team.
Yeah, it's a good question.
And I not that I'm a basketball person at all, but I've never thought that he was that dude.
Yeah, I mean he's a really good scorer. He's a great basketball player. He just ain't got a dog in him.
He might be missing something, but there ain't no doubt about it. He's one of the best to play in this era of basketball. I mean, he's built. It's because of the way he's built too. He's 6'11".
He's one of the greatest.
And he's
scorers.
long and can shoot. And he
run and dribble.
He's a scorer. You got to have more than that.
And I'm not a LeBron fan by no stretch. It's hard for me to watch him. I just think he's just too much. Why? But I mean, that's kind of how the game is today. But it is something to be said. 39 years old, doing what he's doing on the basketball court,
and could continue to do it for several more years.
Would you if you're him? Is it now? I want to play with my son. That's what's keeping me in there because he's won championships. It's money's obviously not an issue. Like
I don't know. He seems very ego driven. So who knows what he'll do?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
He don't want to see me on that wrestling mat, don't you?
Yeah, I know. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Bring us home, Mike.
I wish you'd say "Bring us home, Jay" one time. See what Jay does.
He's over there yawning.
Hey, be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, thebigouglysportshow.com, TV35. Hey, YouTube.
TV35 Show of the Week.
Wherever you can find us. We do appreciate your support. Thank you for all of our sponsors. Baker Dudley, Brian's Giant Subs, Elite Comfort Solutions, J2 Streaming, and Big Peach Car Wash. Thank you. Make sure you go visit all those guys.
Hey, that sub was good Saturday.
Phenomenal. It was phenomenal. All right, whatever you're doing, wherever you're at, tell them what to do. Hey,
get on that bus.
Yeah, they swishing. Ooh. Yeah, swishing. Yeah, and they swishing. Swish. Got the horn on the bus going beep.